What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another weekly video. And today, instead of doing a sort of weekly recap, I'm instead going to change that to a weekly update, since really the weekly recap is just reiterating what I've already uploaded this week and talking for 2 to 3 minutes about what's going on. So instead of doing that, I'm going to do a weekly update video every Friday to really just talk about what's coming soon for the channel. So let's start off with the gaming stuff now. Gaming videos have been kind of sparse this week due to the fact that I just moved, as you guys can clearly tell. Playing some Tourist Trophy. Haven't played this game in a while with my Dream Glow controller. Still haven't unpacked all my games yet. But yeah, I'm pretty excited over this stuff. What's coming soon, like within a few weeks? Currently, when it comes to gaming, I'm gonna get an HDMI to SDTV converter, because if you can't already see, I have the awesomeness of having an SDTV in 2017. So I wanted to move my Xbox into my room for a long time, because eventually I want to get a new wheel set up, and due to the need for that, I do not want to hike it up down the stairs all the time, because I've had a bad habit of dropping my driving force down the stairs repeatedly. Because my old house, because it's pretty heavy and it's pretty hard to carry everything at once. I really don't like taking multiple trips for something. So it'll help me out a lot to have the Xbox down here too. The position it's in right now at this house, I'm not a big fan of. For those of you who don't know, I have a standard Xbox One, not an Xbox One S, and the thing is the size of, I don't even know. I can't even compare it. It's so big, which explains why the PS2 is up there. The Xbox will go on that middle shelf, which is where the PS2 sat at my old house. But right now, upstairs is sitting on the floor, and I'm not a big fan of that placement. So we'll be hopefully getting it moved down here soon. I'm going to use that little cupboard down there for storing every single game for the Xbox, PS2, 3DS, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, whatever. And then for the truck, we're getting an oil change stuff done eventually. It's been due for a very long time, so I'm pretty nervous to see how that turns out. Basically, when it comes to the truck for right now, there's not a lot of stuff that's going to go on with it for a while. I mean, we've basically done everything that, for the time being, that I've wanted, besides wheels, lowering kit, or lowering blocks, I should say now. Really, that's all I can think of, you know. Down the road, I may want to boost it, maybe put a blower in there, give it some extra power, but I don't really think I'm going to do that. As it is my dailies, like as I've said before, I don't want to destroy it by overdoing it. Now, it would be nice to get a bit more extra horsepower out of that motor, because the 4.0, while it is a horrible engine, you know, knock on wood, mine doesn't blow. They may be bulletproof, but they are incredibly archaic in design with the single cam, but they are pretty tunable. I've seen people who have taken the Explorer Sport, the two-door SUV version of my vehicle, throw a Stage 3 STS remote mount turbo in it, and flatten a 5.0 Coyote Mustang, which is insane. You would never expect a little Explorer just to destroy something like that. So, you know, if I really get down to it, I may do that whenever I have like $1 million to burn. But right now, I don't have a lot of money because I don't have a job, which is why it took so long to mod the truck in the first place. Let's see, PC-wise, PC games in general, I've started to grow into a bit more, because on the PS4 in particular, there aren't a lot of games that I enjoy playing. I've done COD videos in the past, but COD's not my primary title. You know, it's not the game I enjoy spending 6 trillion years on. And I know you're thinking, but you like American Truck Simulator? That's a weird game to play. And no, but it's basically, I'm a more driving game person, which is why I have like games like Tourist Trophy and ATS, ETS2, and all the millions of Gran Turismo and Need for Speed games I had around this house. So, let's see, what's the other thing I can talk about? But anyway, back to the PC thing. Now, for those of you who don't know, I applied to a college. I still haven't heard back if I've been accepted or not, because we did finally get my high school transcript sent in. Excuse me. So hopefully sooner or later we'll hear back from them, and we'll find out whether I've been accepted into that college or not. And then hopefully by then I'll figure out how much one of my other grants, because I applied for 2 college grants. Basically I'm eligible for both. I've gotten one that is taking care of my tuition. You know, I don't have to worry about tuition for the next year. and I'll qualify again for it next year. Then the year after that, it's going to be kind of difficult. And I'm qualified for another grant, which I took a million different honors courses in high school for, which will be what will fund the new PC build and possibly the new wheel setup. Now, I do want to get a camera so I can retire my iPhone from filming every single thing I do, but I just got to find the right one for the right money. So that's stuff that's going to happen. The PC is definite. You know, when I get this college money, it's PC time. You know, I don't care about anything else. The PC is the main priority because mainly that laptop, the HP that I've had for a couple years now, it's dying. And I want something that, one, can get my tasks done quicker, and something that I can play games on better. And eventually I'll be replacing the Driving Force GT on PC games, and I'll be retiring it to just PS2 and PS3 usage. And I may get my own PS3 if money permits. And hopefully by then I'll have a new TV so I can start playing everything in HD. Besides that, really, there's not really much going on. I mean, that's why I've been kind of quiet lately in YouTube mainly. You know, I have uploaded a little bit, but I haven't uploaded as much the last week or so due to the move mainly. And Project Explorer didn't happen. I'm apologizing for that, and just because it's because my neighbors are quite loud, and I don't want to be out there, you know, looking all weird filming a truck, talking to a camera for 45 minutes, and just be like, well, they'll just stare at me funny and crap. So, you know, hopefully sooner or later I'll do an actual video on the sport track again. I just need to find something to make it about. If you guys have any sort of suggestions for what the next Project Explorer should be, leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to think it over and see what you guys think. And because the next Project Explorer will hopefully be up next Thursday. Yeah, disadvantage of living on the main floor instead of the basement. You can hear everything, but there is no basement here. But anyway, guys, I think that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this weekly update. We're not saying recap, but new house changes and everything. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, guys.